Yo, what's going on out there, Fight War? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two future Hall of Famers in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. Then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champion. And he should be number one on everybody pound for pound list. But now, family, we all know we wanted this big fight with Errol Spence and Terence Bud Crawford. And, it fell apart because Terence Bud Crawford wanted no parts of Errol Spence at the moment. They all know Errol Spence is a killer. They know he's on his grind, And this is my perspective. I want y'all to listen to me. Terence Crawford now, got a whiff of Errol Spence training, right? Putting in that hard work, staying focused, right? And grinding his ass off for the big fight. Yeah, grinding his ass off for the big fight. And they wanted no parts of him. They wanted no parts of this king. They know Errol Spence at his best is unbeatable. I'ma say it again. I want y'all to listen to me very well. They know Errol the True Spence Jr. at his best, on top of his shit, is unbeatable in this sport. You feel me? And they didn't want none of that. They wanted him when he was fucking off. But now that they seen him working out, because everybody get little clips here and there, right? They get the word, and they seen that Errol Spence was on his shit, and they seen that Errol Spence was only focused on Terence Bud Crawford 120%. This man right here, Bud Crawford, wanted no parts of Errol Spence. He wanted no parts. Bo Mack wanted no parts. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to catch Errol bullshitting off where they had the best opportunity, but instead, they didn't get that. So what did they do? Tucked their tail and ran. Tucked their tail and ran for the fucking hills, bro. Came up with some other bullshit and signed a BLK Prime contract to fight a man that's not even worthy of being in the ring with Terence Bud Crawford. The man probably don't even work being in the ring sparring with Terence Bud Crawford, let alone in the ring fighting for a world championship title that Terence Bud Crawford granted him because he wanted no parts of Errol Spence, man. We got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. We're looking at Errol Spence after the Dennis Ugas fight, right? Matter of fact, let's just look at Errol Spence in a Dennis Ugas fight. After the Danny Garcia fight, he had a tough-ass training camp that fell apart with the Manny Pacquiao fight, but they got him in great shape. Then he had another great training camp getting ready for your Dennis Ugas. And the performance he put on against your Dennis Ugas was enough to scare Terence Bud Crawford, scare Bo Mack, who thought your Dennis Ugas was a bad boy. And they said, you know what? We need to find a way out the door. We need to find a way out the door. Because this training camp, with Derrick James saying he for to push Errol Spence to the limit, is going to be his best training camp in his entire career. They wanted no parts of that. They didn't want to find out if they was better than this man or not. What they said was, you know what? We already know. We can't beat him. You know what I'm saying? Terence Bud Crawford, he bowed down. He bowed down and let us know that he can't beat Errol Spence. And we thought Terence Bud Crawford was a killer, was a dog, was a motherfucking animal, and that he was stepping up to the plate after he said he agreed to everything. He agreed to everything, but didn't sign nothing. So how do we, believe that Terence Bud Crawford wanted to fight? How do we believe it? Somebody please tell me, how do we believe that Terence Bud Crawford wants to fight? You understand? It's hard to believe that, bro. Especially when the last contract was right there in your face, October the 6th, maybe for January or February, right? But you helped push the fight to January, February because you didn't want to sign a contract a little earlier, bro. So if Errol Spence is willing to stay out the ring until January, February, how come you're not? How come you're not? You feel me? Then people go say, well, Money Brown, Terence Crawford haven't fought since November. In November, it'll be a year. Okay, so what's 2 more months? No, matter of fact, in December, it'll be a year and some change. So what's the difference with a little bit more change, right? What is 2 more months going to do? 2 more months ain't going to make you no better than what you're going to be coming up out that gym. Let's be real. Let's be real. You understand? Let's keep it 100. You feel me? If you're willing to fight in December, you're willing to fight in January or February. Because check this out. Even if you wanted to come back in the summertime and fight, you can still come back in the summertime. And then you can still go fight in the wintertime if that's the case. The best case scenario. The best case scenario, bro. You feel me? Because we got to think about it. If he fight in December and then he come back next year, he's not going to fight in January or February. Not going to be March. Going to be around April, May, or June. And then after that, he's going to come in on the back end. So it could have still been the same amount of time that he needed to get ready if he wanted to fight 2 times a year, or 3 times a year next year. It's very possible. Very possible. You know what I mean? So we can't use that, oh, well, he didn't want to stay out the ring for a year as an excuse, homie. We can't. We can't. You feel me? Then Bomac told me, Money, we agreed to everything. I ain't got no reason to lie. Want me to call him. I mean, you know, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. But at the end of the day, Terence Crawford didn't sign that contract. You feel me? They knew Errol Spence was on his shit. And he's going to continue to be on his shit. Ain't no falling off from EJ from here on out, buddy. That car crash woke that man up. That car crash woke that man up. Got him off the bullshit. Put him back in the right mind state. To know that all this party and shit that I'm doing, I can do that with my career over with. I can do that with my career over with. You feel me? But right now I need to stay focused because this ring ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. You can die in this ring. So I need to stay focused. You know what I mean? Keep a level head. Focus on the opponent that's there at the moment. Go after him and destroy his ass. And that's the mission Errol Spence was on with Terence Crawford. He was ready to go after Terence Crawford and destroy his ass. Take that WBO scrap. Be the first undisputed welterweight world champion in the 4-belt era. You know what I mean? Breaking barriers. Putting his name up there with the best of the best. You know? But Terence Crawford, he didn't want that. He didn't believe in that skill set as much as he said he do. You know what I mean? Everything else just looked like a fucking lie. You know? And if so, like I said, come out and prove it to the people. Come out and show the contract. Come out and show that you wouldn't get no upfront money. You know? Come out and prove everything that y'all saying it was. 35-65. Come out and prove that to us. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, bro, we know that contract was in your face. We know that you said you agreed to everything, but you were still asking for things to be changed. How can you agree to everything, but you still ask for things to be changed? Like, we not stupid. We not stupid. We got a little common sense in our fucking head. I know some people don't use the little common sense they got, but we gonna use the little common sense that we have. You feel me? It's not illegal to think yet, baby. It's not illegal to think yet. Period, bro. So at the end of the day, Errol Spence was focused 120% on Bud. And I don't know if that was a little worry about being out the ring. Like, goddamn, you know, we about to go in here and this dude on his shit. He's looking good. His training camp's going smooth. He got a nutrition. Derrick James putting together a hell of a game plan. The only guy they focus on is me. He had time to focus on me. I've been out here trying to sue Bob Ehrman and all this other shit that's not going down. But this motherfucker is 100% ready. And I got to jump in that shape, and I got to get 100% focus. And I don't know if I can do it. You know what I'm saying? He don't know if he can do it. So let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it trill. Errol Spence was on his shit, and it scared Bud Crawford to run away. I'm going to repeat this, y'all. Errol the True Spence Jr. was on his grind. He was ready to shine and blow Terence Crawford's mind. You know? And Terence Crawford, he didn't want to oblige. He didn't want to oblige. Errol knew what he had to do. Derrick knew what he had to do. And they was willing to do that. You know, they was willing to go over and beyond and get ready for Terence Crawford. And that's exactly what they was doing, bro. And Bud now fucked us out of I ain't gonna say out of the biggest fight in boxing this year. And I think this fight is dead, everybody. I think it's dead. We'll see what route Errol Spence want to go in next. We know he's still training. We don't know if he want to get it down to 47, if he want to drop the scraps instead of 54. But whatever he want to do, the fans need to get behind it, support him, and salute him. You know what I mean? Because he was making sacrifices to make this fight happen. And nobody want to get that man his just due. Period, bro. Shouts out to EJ for being a real, for being stand-up. Bud, You ran from an ass whooping. And that's that. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You want to donate, OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos. And yeah, I know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.